comes Jacobus. Inside as they're over on this side of the field. Strand in motion to the right. They give it to Langley, and again he finds a lot of running. He gets the ball. And it's going to be recovered by the Scots. Langley had all kinds of room, and he is wrapped himself on the head.
Ross recovered that fumble.
Big fumble recovery there by Tim Rolfe. So a drive that looked like it would have really put some icing on this one for the Comets goes by the fumble route. Langley had a lot of room there. He just lost it. Just no excuse for that one. He knows it. And nobody feels worse in his whole ballpark than Langley. But it goes over, and the defensive unit back in there as the Scots are back to pass. They get off one down, incomplete. Instead of a kicker. He was down on the ground trying to pick that one off. Incomplete. So to find Mitch Hauge here, the nose guard in there, number 33, is 5'6", 160 pounds. One of the shorter ones, and he gets down underneath and trips him up by the ankles as they go by. Scots come out second down and 10. They'll be going to the airways to pick it up here. Haugen back to pass. He gets one down along the sideline. It's going to be intercepted by Christensen.
Out of bounds. No interception.
By Lundy, rather. He says no interception. It was Lundy that picked that one off, but he said he was out of bounds. He tried to keep both feet in, but went out. So it goes incomplete. I saw the 2 on his jersey. I thought it was 42. It was 12. And that's John Lundy. 42 is John Christensen. So third down and 10 coming for the Scots as they've been trying it through the air. Go the man slot right. And this time they try to go right up the middle with Rolfe, and he finds some running room. David Rolfe is going to go all the way on the ground for the touchdown. Rolfe just exploded through there from his own 25-yard line. 55-yard run. David Rolfe. .55-yard TD, and
Macintosh-Winger.
that makes it 24-20, and the Scots are right back in here.
Left to go in the last quarter.
Scots coming right back. Well, they were going through the air and had the defense pretty well spread out. And they gave it to Rolfe. He just went straight ahead. This time, it's a pitch out to the left side, and it's going to go incomplete.
No good.
No good. So timeout on the field now. With 5:53 to go in this ball game, it's Hillcrest 24, Macintosh-Winger 20.
Live it up. Go bowling at Northern Air Lanes in Fergus Falls, featuring open bowling every Saturday from 1 till midnight and every Sunday from 1 to 6. Becker's Supper Club and Lounge is the place to dine and dance with tops and entertainment, open Monday through Saturday. Becker's Supper Club and Lounge, south on Highway 52. Tired of shopping for sporting goods where there's only a little of this and a little of that? Then head for the big selection, including more than 100 guns at Lake Sports Shop, 127 East Lincoln Avenue in Fergus Falls. Save the Co-op way on top-quality Midland and other famous brand products, including Capri water conditioners and Frigidaire appliances at Otter Tail Co-op Oils, Fergus Falls, Dalton, and Underwood.
We're back again. Boy, I tell you, anytime you think you've got a game stocked away, a 9-man football against a team like Macintosh-Winger, forget it. They just came roaring back there. They're only down by 4 points right now. And there's the kickoff. Strand takes it back at about the 10-yard line. Cuts to the right side. It's up to the 20-25. Still bobbing and weaving there across the 30 down to about the 33-yard line before he's finally brought down. And the Comets will take it there. First and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Make it a little closer to the 32. Field has been well trampled out there in the middle, and you can't see those yard markers sometimes. But here come the Comets, and it's going to go this time to Strand, and he moves through across the 35, about the 35-yard line. I think it's where they'll place it, maybe the 36. Kicker finally making the stop.
Brings up second and 6.
Hillcrest now moving on the ground, moving that clock. 5:17 to go in this game. They hold a 4-point lead at 24-20. a good drive nullified a while ago by a fumble that just a couple of plays later turned into a touchdown for the Scots, and a fine run by Rolfe. And this is Emerson, the keeper, and he finds nowhere to go back there. He's thrown for a loss. Could not find any running room.
Tackle by kicker again.
A little bit of a broken play on that one, and he's thrown back a couple of yards.
Official stand.
Official's going to take a time as one of the Scots over there is hurt. 4:49 left in this ball game. It's 24-20 in favor of Hillcrest. Hillcrest led by 10 just a moment ago, and so was explosive speed. Dave Rolfe went 55 yards for a 6-pointer. And we were talking about those 2-point conversions earlier, that they're very important. Hillcrest has made all of theirs, while the Scots have missed 2 conversion attempts, and that's the difference of the 4 points. Hillcrest scored theirs through the air on a pass. Another pass for the second 2-point conversion, and a run by Emerson for the third 2-point conversion for their 24 points. They have the ball right now. The clock is running, 4:45. It is third down at about 7. And they go right up the middle with Langley. He does not get the first down, but he picks up some pretty good yardage. Fourth and about 5. Well, what do you do here? Try to put the Scots back deep in their own territory? Or try to run it for that first down and hang on to that ball and run the clock? You got 5 yards to go. It's pretty tough yards against that defensive unit of the Scots. And apparently the Comets are going to go for it. 4th and 5. The Comets will go for it. There's a flag on the play. Too much time taken by Hillcrest. Now they'll have to punt it, I'm sure. As we see number 22 come out of the field, Vic Kuma. So it'll be 4th down now, 4th and 10, and so they will be they'll be kicking this time. Kuma coming in. And we're getting all choked up here. Too much excitement. And there's Kuma, gets the snap, gets off. Pretty good kick. It's going to come down around the 10-yard line. 15 takes a roll. And is it going to roll dead? It will roll dead at about the 4-yard line. So a good kick by Vic Kuma. Good punt down. Puts the Scots with their back up against the wall down there, up against the goal line. First and 10 for their own 4-yard line. With 3:35 to go, they're down by 4 points. But watch out. This is still anybody's ball game, an explosive Macintosh-Winger team, as we have seen already. Hillcrest, the opportunist, they picked up several miscues, several fumbles, although they have been guilty of giving some up. So that's about even itself out here in this game. Here comes Macintosh-Winger as they come out of there. This is runner-kicker. Kicker gets it out across the 5, out to the 8. Pick up about 4, second down. And 10, he was trying to get out of bounds to stop that clock, but that clock is still running. We're down close to the 3-minute mark. Still plenty of football time. 3 minutes exactly left in this ball game. 24-20 in favor of the Comets, but the Scots have the ball. Second down and 6 from about their own 8-yard line. And they go to the left side. And back there is Hagen. He's being rushed, gets away from one man, throws it out into the flat, and it's intercepted by the Comets! Intercepted by the Comets! Who's got it? Is that Sam Dean, I believe? Hanging all around, and I can't even see his number. Yes, it's Sam Dean. Kurt Sam Dean. Boy, now that's icing on the cake right there. Oh, there's a flag down. Let's see what we've got. A flag down. They're talking it over. It's against Hillcrest ball. It's Hillcrest ball. The infraction was against the Scots. Declined. And it will go over to Hillcrest. So they take over 1st and 10 from the Scott 20-yard line. In fact, the 19-yard line. And that one Probably put the stopper to the Scots right there. Hillcrest just has to hang on to it now for 2 minutes and 35 seconds. They come out of an I formation. They give it off the left side to Strand. He cuts down the sidelines and is swept out of bounds. Picked up some good yardage. He's down around the 12-yard line.
13-yard line.
Let's see. Take it to 13. Picked up about, he set down the yard marker over there. About
5.
Second and 5. 5-yard pickup by Strand. Ball out at about the 13-yard line. Deuce backfield. That time they go to Langley. Langley cuts left, and he gets down to about the 12-yard line, I believe. Where are they going to place it?
Brings up third down to about a yard. Less than a yard.
Third and about a yard, and the ball is down. Where's
First down and measurement.
They're going to bring it out to measure and see whether it's going to be a first down. We're looking for that ball. First down for Hillcrest inside the 10-yard line. So first and goal to go for the Comets with 2:23 to go in this ball game. Hillcrest, I keep saying they're threatening to put it away or put the icing on it, but
county champions.
it's got them able to explode back. But that last interception by Sandine has set them up in pretty good shape right here. And then, of course, the run by Langley just now giving him the first down. And goal to go, and it's going to be a keeper by Amberson. He cuts inside down to about the 6-yard line. Second down and goal from about the 6.
Second and about 9. Timeout.
Let's see. We're looking at the wrong...
Macintosh-Winger takes time.
Timeout called by Macintosh-Winger with 2:07 to go in this ball game. It's 24-20. Hillcrest leads, and now this word.
Delicious, nutritious, top-quality North Star recipe book Mid-America Farms and foremost ice cream products from Mid-America Dairymen Incorporated are available at your favorite grocery or delivered right to your door. Help fight high fuel bills by seeing Steenerson Lumber in Fergus Falls for home insulation, both pour-type and blown-in insulation now available. See your future home at yesterday's prices. Visit Jim Larson Future Homes of Fergus Falls and see the new 14 wides plus all the other quality new homes on their lot. Call 736-3009. It's the year-end clearance at Beckland Ryan Oil and Marine. Huge discounts on boating equipment and all in-store merchandise located on North Union Avenue in Fergus Falls.
And giving out some scores here to Dick Steele from the Fargo Forum so they can read all about it tomorrow morning.
You're all right, Jack.
So I got to read up and see if I did it right, Dick. Hillcrest in the driver's seat right now as we come back. They're going to send Lundy wide to the right side. 2 minutes and 7 seconds. It's a second down and goal to go. And they go straight ahead with Langley. Langley is down inside the 5. It looks to be around the 2 or 3 yard line.
Tackle by kicker.
Kicker makes the stop. The clock is running. That's the big thing right now that Hillcrest wants to keep going. They've got a 4-point lead.
Third down and about 3 to go for a touchdown.
Third and goal from the 3. It's Lundy flanked by the left side this time. And Amberson on the pitch out back to Strand. He just waltzes in. Nobody touched him. Touchdown, Comets. Nobody touched him on that one. A fine pitch out from Amberson to Strand. Going in from the 3 with 1 minute and 36 to go in the game. And that, of course, makes it 30-20, and now
Away from the goal. The end zone down there.
Lundy wide to the right side as they go for the 2-point conversion. And they go straight ahead with Langley. He's in for the 2 points. And with ball out on the field, 1 minute and 36 to go in this game. Hillcrest has put the cap around it. They lead 32-20, and now this word.
Visit the shed downstairs at St. Clair and Rovang in Fergus Falls for Levi, Farrah, and Sedgefield jeans and for your favorite styles in shirts and sweaters. See why more and more people are having their prescriptions filled at White Drug in Fergus Falls. Why pay more? Shop Ernie's Food.
Low kick. For the Comets, there's the kick. It's a low one. Comes down and is picked off there by number 84, Pete Tranby. Tranby picks it up at the 32, and that's where the Scots will take it now. First and 10 from their own 32-yard line. Fighting the clock now more than the Comets, really, with only a minute and 35 left in this game. Here's the Comets will go on to the quarterfinal rounds. They would meet Allgood, or Allbrook, rather. Back to pass is Haugen, being rushed back there. Finally comes out of bounds on the near side. Taken out by Mitch Hauge. And the referee talking to Haugen a little bit about his sportsmanship there. Mitch Hauge took Haugen out. I'll get that straight. Hauge, H-A-U-G-E, just had an end to that, and you've got the quarterback for the Scots. But he went out of bounds, stopping the clock with a minute and 19 to go. And Mitch took him right into the fence along the sideline. He didn't appreciate, I guess. Matt slot right. It's the handoff, and reverse goes back to Molstry. He's back to pass down along the sideline, out of bounds. Nobody able to get it. The only man there really was Sandine. It was intended for a kicker. Incomplete pass. Brings up third down. And this is the way they opened up that defense on their last series. They were coming on fast with a lot of passes, and then just handed it to Mr. Rolfe from exactly this point. And he went in for a touchdown. So, see how they go here. Actually, from well, let's see if we can find the ball. Haugie's got it way back here, and it goes out of everybody's range. Again, down there, defending was Lundy and Sandine. So it's fourth down now for the Scots, and time is running out on Macintosh-Winger here. 1:07, and their final down. This may be the last time they see that ball offensively. And they're going to kick it away, it would appear. I would guess they will try for it. On a fake punt, maybe. We will see. No, they give it back to the kicker, and he puts the foot into it, and it's going to come down. Takes a Scott bounce down there. Rolls around, and the Comets will take over deep in their own territory. Looks to be down around the 15 or 20-yard line. Let's see.
Good arm carry.
As the Bill Rose giving away the officials some friendly pat in the back there for catching the ball as it comes across. Ball's down at the 15-yard line. Hillcrest will have it now, and matter of keeping their hands on the ball for 49 seconds. The clock is running. Hillcrest holds the 24, a 32-20 lead right now. And it's going to be a handoff back there. Goes nowhere. The clock keeps running. 31 seconds left to go, and a timeout is called by the Scots. So 31 seconds to go in this ball game. The Academy of Hillcrest has wrapped it up 32-20, but we'll take a break and be right back.
Whatever your decorating problems or needs may be, you can take care of them easily at S&S Decorating in downtown Fergus Falls, where they feature quality Dutch Boy paints. It's modeled year-end cleanup time at Minnesota Motor Company. Time to make a terrific deal on a 1977 Cadillac, Buick, or Chevrolet. Check out the terrific deals on carryover models of John Deere race-proven snowmobiles at Eversville or Implement, just west of Fergus Falls. You'll always find top-quality products and top values, too. Campbell's of Fergus Falls. Visit their completely remodeled downstairs furniture department.
Okay, back again. Comets will be meeting Albrook on Saturday. We don't know where. That site has to be determined by that conference. And there's keeper, and it's going to the right side. Let's see. Number 15 in here. We got a new player in there, and we've got a timeout. Got to find some new players. Pete Soffer, okay, in there for one play. He comes out now after timeout is called. We're going to keep it right here. There's only 21 seconds to go. Again, the Comets will be meeting Albrook. Albrook defeated Motley this afternoon, 32-8. They're out of the St. Louis County Conference, and St. Louis County will decide on the site for that game. It'll be played next Saturday night, the 5th of November. Should the Comets win that one, they're into the championship game on Veterans Day, the 11th. And my voice is going. I'm glad we've only got 20 seconds left. Pete Soffer has been in there. Number 15. At quarterback, getting a little playing time, and a lot of new people in there as they go straight ahead for some good running room, and I can't see the number of who's got it. They've got a lot of new players in there. The last minute, number 30 gets the call. That's Paul Anderson. And Anderson picks up a first down for the Comets.
And that ball carrier.
14 seconds to go and running 12 seconds. First down for the Comets. Ball out to the 35-yard line. I don't know if they'll get another play off. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. The Comets have won as they go straight ahead. The Comets win at 32-20 in the 9-man conference playoffs here at Roste over the Scots of Macintosh-Winger in a good, hard-fought, hard-knocking game. One of the better games we've seen the Comets play this year, and this is the time to play the good games. The Comets win 32-20. We'll be back and wrap it up in a minute.
Super GMC truck sales of Fergus Falls feature a complete selection of top mileage, trouble-free Michelin XB truck and passenger tires. Drive safe, drive smooth with Michelin tires from Super GMC.
Scored in the first quarter. The defensive units looked very good in that first quarter, and nobody was able to cross the goal. However, in the first play of the second quarter, it was Winger McIntosh on a pass play from Haugen to Molstry for 2 points. That same combination, Haugen to Molstry for the 2-point conversion. It was 8-0. The Comets came right back with 8:34 to go in the second quarter. This time it was a 1-yard run by Strand that had been set up by a 36-yard pass play. 65 yards in 9 plays for that touchdown, capped by a 1-yard run by Strand. And Strand also took it in for the 2-pointer. It was 8-8. Then McIntosh-Winger went ahead in the second quarter with 2:31 to go in the half. That same combination of Haugen to Molstry for 2 points. They mixed the conversion, and they went to halftime at 14-8. Coming out in the third quarter, the Comets started to open up. With 3:09 left in the third quarter, it was a 31-yard pass play, or check that, a 4-yard run by number 31 Strand for the 6 points, and then a pass from Amberson to John Christensen for the 2 points. It was 16-14 Comets. The Comets then came out with 9:24 to go in the ball game as Langley took it in from 30 yards out. Amberson took it in for the 2-point conversion. It was 24-14. Then the Macintosh-Winger Scots showed us some explosive running by number 40, David Rolfe, a 55-yard touchdown run. They missed the points. It was 24-20. Macintosh was still in it. But the Comets put the cap on it with 1:36 left in this game. Strand went in from 3 yards out. Langley took it in for the 2-point conversion. It was 32-20, and that's the way it wound up. The Comets now play on Saturday in the quarterfinal rounds. They will meet a team out of the St. Louis County Conference, Albrook, and that site has not yet been determined. It will be determined by St. Louis County Conference, so we'll let you know when we know how that one came out. But again, the Comets victorious here in the first round of the 9-man playoffs. The final score, once again, the Hillcrest Academy Comets 32, the Scots of Macintosh-Winger 20. And now back to the studios.
We were talking a little while ago with Bill Colbeck. Maybe the loss took some of the pressure of the unbeaten season off of you, and since then you have played excellent football.
That's right, Oats. I think the pressure to Twin Valley, the loss that we did have at Twin Valley has really helped us more than hurt us. The game at Twin Valley was not really that important for us. It's just a matter of becoming co-champions with Lake Park or sole champions of the Southern Division all by ourselves. It turned out to be a blessing in disguise for us, I think, because the kids realize now that they can be beat, and that they are not unbeatable, and they have to get out there and do the job every time that they walk on the field. We knew that Twin Valley was a good, rugged ball club, and the kids did feel fairly confident that they could beat Twin Valley, but they just weren't ready for the game, and Twin Valley put it together, and it turned out to be a good thing for us.
Looking back then to last Tuesday night, you ran into an excellent football club in Macintosh-Winger. It looked in the early going like your club wasn't going to be able to handle them, but again, that ability to stay in the ball game until things started to come around for you in the second half really made the difference, and when your kids got out in front, it was a different type of ball game.
I was really worried, and so was the coaching staff at Hillcrest when our boys did get behind, because the first thing that we want to do when we walk on a football field is to score first. And when you score first, you definitely have the momentum going early in the ball game, and I think that's very important. The kids did come back, though, in the second quarter and scored a touchdown and tied it up 8-8, but then Macintosh-Winger, being the tough ball club that they were, everything that we expected out of them, came back and put another 6 points on the scoreboard. So we went into halftime with a 14-8 score. Now, when we played Twin Valley, we were also behind at halftime by a touchdown or two. And I was concerned at Twin Valley, I was wondering if the guys could come back. And it turned out, that they didn't come back in that game. So I was a little concerned in the Macintosh game if these guys could really come back. And on our first drive from scrimmage, we put it all together and we got to within the 20-yard line and then fumbled again. And I looked at Mr. Colbeck and I said, that might have done it right there. But the kids knew that they had it in them all the time. And I think what really happened is, in the week before our game with Macintosh, we usually run about 8-9 sprints at the end of the practice. We took and run 20 or 21, 22 after the end of this one because the teams that we're playing are really tough now. And, even if the teams are equal, the fourth quarter might turn out, which team is in the best shape. And we were able to move the ball in that fourth quarter and to put the points on the board, and the guys came through and put it all together, and it was the endurance factor, I think, that brought us through that game.
And, of course, if you look at that ball game, you get out in front by 10, looked like you were in the driver's seat, turned right around, coughed up the ball, and Macintosh-Winger right back in it again.
Yes, of course. So it's the papers, take and look at fumbles as being mistakes. But when you take and look at it, at the hard hitting that happened in that ball game with Macintosh, with some of the hits that I saw real close to the sidelines there, I can understand why some of those guys did a lot of fumbling. Now, there were a couple times when it was just, the halfback's fault that he did fumble. But fumbles can turn the game around, and so can a lot of hard hitting.
And, of course, they got the touchdown, got right back into the ball game. But then I think your club really showed its intestinal fortitude by coming back and get the clincher.
I think the turning point of the ball game was when they came back with that long draw play and scored a touchdown, 55-yard run by the David Rolfe. The score was 24-20, and then they got the ball again, and by an interception or a fumble, whatever, I think it was a fumble. Yeah, Terry Langley fumbled on about the 20-yard line. And then our defense started pushing them back until about the 8-yard line, and the key play of that quarter was when Kurt Sandine dove for the ball and made an interception. That was music to my ears when I saw him dive out there. And he's got a lot of pads on his hand, but, fortunately at the time his hands were a little sticky, and that really did it for us. We got the ball again and then moved down and scored another touchdown. And it's just something a coach likes to see with his defensive ends that are ready and can hit hard and can intercept that pass at any time.
Good luck now, Dick.